Hey, you see this blue rodent over here? No, not that one. This one. Yeah, Sunk the Hitchhiker. Anyways, a very long 34 something years ago, Sega released the first Sonic game, and at the time it was a very popular game to play. And for good reason. It was just fun to play. But there was one level that brought pain and misery to all. The Rage Quit Zone. Labyrinth Zone. What was there to enjoy with playing the zone? The level dragged on for too long, insane amounts of basic platforming, lack of speed, and worst of all, unfair enemy placement. Everyone's worst nightmare, and there's water. No one likes a water level in a Sonic game. Unless it's Hydro City Zone, or Hydro City Zone. Anyways, we're going off topic. You're all here for the level that brings more pain than Labyrinth Zone ever will. And that level is Studiopolis Zone. I can hear all the hate comments coming. No, the level that's actually worse than Labyrinth Zone is none other than... Sandopolis Zone. Now, if you don't remember this zone, I wouldn't be that surprised. Part of the reason why this zone is worse than Labyrinth Zone is because it also happens to be very forgettable, which leads to its obscurity. But it also happens to drag on for a very long time. I mean, so long the first time I tried to speedrun it, I got time over. Okay, now we'll start on easy with this. Act 1 of Sandopolis is, well, a level. It's definitely a level, but like, it's much more challenging than the levels ahead like Lava Reef or Sky Sanctuary, which were levels that were up next in the game. Act 1 starts you off very decently simple. There's a decent amount of speed, but you don't usually get really far. And I do have to mention those orange scorpion enemy things. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I don't know, the spike at the end of the trail, they always get me. There's also a lot of sand in the level, because, you know, it's a sand level. But the sand also slows you down. And then there are these blue caterpillar things, which also exist, that are also in the sand, that look like they got ripped off from Marble Zone. But except it jumps. And then there are these rope things that also slowly bring you down. All you have to do is just wait for you to go down. And then the level just kind of repeats with a bit of platforming and then a bit of speed and then repeats. Really back and forth, but not much of either. Not really necessarily enough. And the boss of Act 1 is just plain boring, to be honest. All you have to do is wait for the boss to pop its head out and then attack it, which can take a while, but thankfully I'm playing this on air, which made the boss much quicker, but on the original version it just took way too long. Not much really happens. Oh yay, now the real fun begins. Let me just start by saying that Act 2 is just as mediocre as Act 1. Usually sharing most of the same level assets, waiting for platforms to come down instead of going at your own pace, or slow parts where you do nothing but wait to get down. But the part that really makes me hate this level more than Labyrinth Zone is this. This miserable thing only exists to make me suffer. But basically these ghost things spawn like 30 seconds into the level, and they do nothing but float around. Eventually you'll begin to notice that they get bigger and the lights in the level begin to dim. Still though, they're pretty harmless. Until they become demons! Seriously, they begin to hover around, and when you least expect it, they hit you. I can't tell you how many times I've been caught off guard by these things. Maybe that's a skill issue though. But the first time I played this level, I died so many times from these ghosts. Now every time I play this level, I make sure I have Hypersonic unlocked. Also, did I mention the level gets even slower? There are these mini vertical parts in the level where you have to activate sand to fall down on you. And then you just wait. Yeah. I don't know why, but I always felt a little triggered every time I saw the speed shoes hidden in one of those vertical parts of the level. But when you get them, you barely get to use it because you have to wait for the sand. I just wanted to mention that. You also have to push these things in the level in order to get past these walls. So after about 6 minutes of slow vertical movement, you finally jump down to fight the boss, which is also pretty mid. Just hit the top of the boss and you're fine. I usually just damage boost to fight the boss though, because I feel like it will get a little stale repeating the same steps over and over again, just like the rest of the level. So, after you do that, the suffering is over, and you get to go to Labyrinth Zone, which is a much better level. Anyways, those are my thoughts on why I think Sandopolis Zone is more worthy of being thrown out the window than Labyrinth Zone is. If any of you disagree with me, I will break into your home, hide in your walls, and eat your floorboards. Nah, just kidding. If you disagree, that's cool. You can have your own opinions. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.